Hi, I'm Librarian Kirk Johnson, and I'm presenting this RELIC video, Take a Local History Staycation, History Destinations in Prince William County and Manassas. This is just a brief overview of some of the local historical sites right here in your own community that you and your family can enjoy without having to deal with the hassle of summer vacation traffic. If you're looking for historic sites here in Prince William County, there's no better place to start than the county's own Historic Preservation Department. Their website has a wealth of information on camps, activities, walks, as well as the many historic properties operated and restored and maintained by the Historic Preservation Department. Whether you're looking for a camp for your children or a day walk through a historic site or an opportunity to visit some of the buildings from Prince William's past, the Historic Preservation website is a great place to start planning your summer staycation. And as if all the offerings that the Prince William Historic Preservation Department has to offer aren't enough, our friends in Manassas have some of their own historic structures and sites that are well worth visiting. The Liberia Plantation and Grounds on Mathis Avenue is an excellent site and is worth your family's time and attention. There are many other sites in Manassas as well that can be seen on their website. And I'd be remiss if I didn't remind you that just one block from historic Old Town Manassas with its shops and restaurants is the Manassas Museum, a wonderful facility that details the history of Manassas and the surrounding area. If you and your family are looking for a local historic experience that's more outdoors than indoors and involves more walking and less standing and reading captions, some of our outdoor sites include the National Battlefield Park in Manassas, where the first major land battle of the Civil War occurred, as well as a second battle a year later. This park is quite large, features many miles of paths and historic sites, and there are informational signs along the way to tell you what happened and what important events occurred in the various sites and locations within this historic park. You may very well think of recreation or camping before local history when you think of the Prince William Forest. But although the forest indeed does feature several miles of hiking and many recreational opportunities, as well as numerous campgrounds, it's also full of local history. If you visit the forest, you may be surprised to find how many informational signs there are pointing out the local history in many different parts of the park, dating back to prehistoric times. It's a great way to get some exercise, have some fun, and learn a little bit about this part of Northern Virginia. At the opposite end of the county from the Prince William Forest is the Bull Run Mountains Natural Area Preserve, operated by the Virginia Outdoors Foundation. The preserve is indeed a natural area, but there are many historic sites in the area along the trails. There are other areas of recent archaeological exploration and historic interest. If you contact the preserve or the Virginia Outdoors Foundation, they would be more than happy to provide you with more information about some of the exciting discoveries that are being made now about the people who lived in the Bull Run Mountains in previous years. And if you're inclined to just drive around and look for different sites on your own, there are historic markers, roadside markers all over Prince William County, and there are different databases that will help you find them. The county's own GIS mapping department has come up with a site that cross-references many of them. There's other databases and commercial websites online which can help you find any one of the over 600 historic roadside markers here in Prince William County. You'll never run out of things to find, and little turns in the road that had a historical significance that you might have driven by 100 times and never even noticed. I hope this quick overview was helpful, and I hope it inspires you, if not this next month, sometime in the future, for you and your family or friends or yourself to get out and explore our local community and find some of the rich and fascinating historical sites all around us, places that we often drive by or think someday I'll stop in there, or perhaps don't even realize that the small building or humble looking structure on your daily commute is actually a place of incredible local historical relevance. Thanks, and enjoy the rest of your summer.